gonna be on
Yeah.
the oh, we live. Okay, you can make it live.
All right, bet.
But you're actually on, Carla. Uh,
Okay. All right, bet. Boom.
we on?
Yeah, we live, man.
Oh, we live. Okay, what's up, yo? What's up, good people? It's Wednesday. We back at it. Another episode of What Are You Really Saying podcast. Uh, s- I don't know if anybody's on here to see or not, but we are. Let me see. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Loud and
Getting a
clear.
bunch of feedback though. Like
Oh,
slow.
okay. Yeah. All right. So, as y'all noticed, it's just me today. Um, this was bound to happen eventually. I was always nervous. I said, I don't want to be on here by myself. My ride or die is in the middle of traffic on the way here, so we're gonna get this thing kicked off. But as a matter of fact, say something, Ty, so they can see if the people can hear you.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm on the way, man. I'm in traffic, man.
Okay, cool. I can hear you. All
I
right.
took a 5 o'clock flight out of Waldorf, man. They had a delay, had a layover.
Yeah, these things happen. These things happen. So today, what we talking about today? What we talking about today? Uh,
Man,
how we gonna say this to the people, Ty?
I mean, I just pretty much want to know is courting. I feel like the internet plays a big part in this now, man.
You
It's no,
you you went out after you said is courting what?
still a thing.
Is courting still
Yeah.
a thing? Hmm. All right. Uh, I'm trying to wait for this thing to warm up, but we ain't get nobody on here just yet, so somebody I can talk to because I'm still I still consider myself in the old school camp, you know what I mean, where courting is still a thing, but I mean I may not have gotten the memo because I ain't been in the market in a while. So y'all gonna have to help me out here to see what you really think, you know what I mean? Cause yeah, I mean, if as a matter of fact, we got any ladies out there.
Hey,
Who's the Root
Piers.
Calls podcast? Who's that? That's somebody you. Ooh, okay. Welcome, Root Calls podcast. We gotta check your podcast out. As a matter of fact, how can we find your podcast? Put it in there for me, so we know how to find yours.
Martial arts.
Say again. What do you say, Ty?
I said martial on there and Piers.
Okay. What's up? Matter of fact, I need to pull up mine. Uh, Amatala. Let's see. Excuse me for 1 second. We getting this thing warmed up, and let me see. Here we go. It's not coming up. Seven new. Okay, here we are. Boom. All right. Okay. We getting this thing. Assalamu alaikum. Oh, thanks for your patience. Thanks for your patience. All right, so we got to talking about this thing about is courting uh still a thing? Is it, I mean, do like do people still go through, I guess, the trouble, the process, like what that look like? Like has anybody out there been dating anybody and they're actually going through the process of courting? Like where you kind of get the sense that it actually is courting. You know what I mean? So like, okay, maybe one date, you start off doing something basic. The next date, it's this progression thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, somebody, anybody, the process, like what that look like? Like, has anybody out there been dating anybody and they're actually going through the process of courting? Because I'm connected. Where you kind of get the sense that it actually is courting. You know what I mean? So yeah, my bad. What's up, me? We talking about courting on here. As you can see, my podcast a little skinny right now. I got the folks coming in a minute to rescue a brother, but in the meantime, I got a comment. What was that? What was? Oh, okay. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, that depends on age. Most of the young guys meet their girl at the spot or send Ubers. They don't even drive. Yeah, as a brother who's done his share of Uber driving and Lyft driving, that is in fact the case. That is so. But here's what I want to know, right? If like, cause me, when I was doing my courting thing, like I was looking forward to it. I'm like, man, I want to take her here. I want to show her this. I want to see how she gonna respond to this little park, this little area, this picnic, this thing. Like I was into that, right? So I'm trying to think, is it that nobody likes that anymore, or what are we talking about here? Marcel said it happens more when the expectation intention is for marriage. Okay, I get. So you're saying like, yeah, you got a good point there, because when I was courting, I was like, yeah, I'm really into this one. You know what I mean? So I wanted to pull out all the stops, and you know what I mean. You're like, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. So yeah. So you bring up a good point. Well, back to root causes point. If with this age thing, so do you think that young folks would be interested in courting nowadays if they knew it was an enjoyable process? That's what I want to know. Ms. Lewis. She says, Amatala says, I know people who court, but only when they're looking to marry the person they're courting. It may or may not work out. Otherwise, it's dating when you don't know what you want from someone. That's okay. All right. Now, but let me ask you this though. In the process of courting, because in some ways they sound like they could be similar, right? Like, what if you meet somebody and you just like, okay, you like, I like this person, they're cool, right? I don't know that I necessarily want to marry them yet. However, there's things about them that I want to experience. I want to like for instance, let's say you meet somebody and you got a hobby or something, right? And you meet them in the course of y'all doing that hobby or taking a class together, whatever. Well, maybe you want to start doing different things with them under that realm of that hobby, right? And then see where it goes from there. Maybe, I don't know. What you think? What's up, Brian? Yeah, I mean, cause like I'm thinking. Oh, we got two Brian's on. Okay. Welcome. All right, so big little bro just came to rescue me real quick, because I'm over here looking stupid trying to talk to him.
Hey, fill me in, man. I was online watching. You don't seem like you was holding it down for the most part. Good evening.
What's good? We talking about courting, and Marcel brought up a good point, because like if you were dating somebody with the intentions of marrying or whatever, then maybe that is different than just dating without some sort of overarching goal or whatever.
That sounds about right. Brother Valario, what's going on, man? Well, yeah, me say courting need to be.
Here's what I like to know.
What do you say?
Amatala.
Mo say.
I'm sorry, 1 second. Yemi says courting needs to be called costing because it costs too much these days. You babble.
But no,
You know, I mean, but because I want to ask, you know, like Amatala, what, like, as a female, right? How would you like to be courted? I mean, you know, or what would you, if you don't want to make it personal about yourself, what advice would you have for men who they like somebody, they think that, okay, this could be somebody who I may want to like lock them in, right? What advice would you give to how women may want to be courted nowadays? Like, yeah, you know, I know that's a mouthful, but
that's a good question though. But let me ask something though.
Valario said, "Yeah, we spend that cash." Uh-oh.
Yeah, you mean send that cash? Hey, but you know what though? Hold on. What the
Shondell, what's going on, Shondell? Shondell wrote, I've learned courting is with the intention of marriage. Dating is basically getting to know the person without any commitment. Okay. All right. Okay.
So is it so it's a difference then?
Yeah, it seemed like it is a difference. And it's actually, I'm glad that Matala originally brought this up because maybe people are out here, you know, just kind of maybe doing whatever, not really thinking about, yeah, this, you know, maybe I should be looking at this as, you know, whether or not stating what my actual intentions are. Do I have any long-term intentions towards this person, or are we just kind of hanging out or whatever? But I just like the whole, like the process, you know, of really getting to know something. Like, I like that, you know.
Right. But what I'm saying is whether I have merge on the mind or not, I still have to court you to get you, right? Like, in other words, let's just say, you know, I see you out or whatever the deal is, you know, I'm interested in you, you know, I want to come up to you, introduce myself, you know, see whether or not you have a man, go from there. You know, hey, can we exchange numbers, you know, times, whatever, right? That's courting, right? That's not courting? Well, okay. So courting will be more in the lines of, I've been seeing you over time and I've been noticing you and I've been trying to, find a way in, you know what I mean? Or a way to come up to you and say something. I mean, so you want something serious. What if you're not courting to get something serious? What if you're just courting because? But what I'm saying is, you have to. But hold on, though. Okay, so am I misinformed on the definition about courting or something? Because I'm thinking, what she say? What she telling us? She said that's the dating stage. Okay, so once you get past the dating stage, then you start courting. If you want something serious. So you telling me why you're dating, when you go to dinner, when you go to the movies, when y'all, you know, when you buying some flowers, just, you know, that's not courting? I mean, you got to get to know to get the.
So, because what I don't want us to do is get too hung up on like semantics, like meaning like arguing over the meaning, you know, something that's really kind of the same thing, right?
Hey, Mackenzie.
But like, because originally, and I don't want to speak for you, but originally I was really interested to know, like, you know, nowadays, because of how all of the conveniences and the way that you can meet people and everything like that, are people actually going through the trouble to put effort into how they get to know the person? Like, so like if you're doing dates, right? Like you thinking about, okay, what kind of things can we do that I will really get to know this person? Because like, you know, they say you can't really know somebody unless you've seen them in different settings,
right.
You've seen them experience different child, you know, like all these kinds of things, right? So right. I'm just wondering, like, Hmm. If if people are actually even interested in saying, okay, damn, okay,
Son,
I
what's
met
up,
somebody
son?
I meant to,
Buddy Lee.
and I'm about to. I wanna go through these different things with them. I want to experience these different things and see what they are, see what they like, see what they don't like. You know what I mean? Like, so that's kind of where I was coming at it. Son, what's up?
Yeah, pull up. Yeah, you pull up, martial art.
If I wouldn't want to be your friend, then we don't need to date and we don't need to court. Okay. What do we want from each other is the question. When we are intentional, we end up wasting time.
Yeah. And Mackenzie had a great one too.
Okay.
Hey, Mackenzie.
Mackenzie writes, hey guys, the whole process of pursuit is courting, and it's a lost art.
For real. That's what I thought. That's why I feel like the internet has greatly diminished the art of courting. Because it's so easy now. And like Valario said, swipe left, swipe right. Meaning you can look at the picture, you know what I mean? You can see where they at, you can see the date, you can see pretty much your whole life online.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, and I am just from my perspective, I feel like marriage is fading.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like the fact that I feel like people wanting to get married now is less. You know what I'm saying? People would rather just, I want to date, I want to have a nice relationship, I want to be able to be flexible, or, I want this, I want that. But you rarely hear people talking about, I want to get married, or I'm getting married.
Hold on though.
But I ain't gonna go that far though. We're gonna keep it now. Cause Valario just said something. I want Valario. He always keeps it.
Go run errands with them on Saturday. That's a real way to know someone. LOL.
Come on.
Like,
now we really talking. Cause I'd be darned if I spend all my daggone time at Costco and the nail salon and
but
where else they go on Saturdays.
But all jokes aside, though, that
yoga, Pilates.
Even though running errands, it wouldn't necessarily be looked at as, some ideal date or anything truly creative. There is some truth in that, because if you got to run errands with somebody, you get to see whether or not they organized. You get to see how easily they get frustrated.
Their time.
You get to see how they treat people who they don't have to treat well. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that you can see in running errands if you're paying attention. Right?
What's up, Los?
So that's an excellent. What's up, Los? That's a excellent way to do it. But like, I was really looking at like, is there? I mean, a lot of us here are 40 plus, so we have some. I'd like to think most of us have some idea what it is to.
Hey, Marika,
with intention and like really want somebody to know who we are and get to know them and everything like that. But like, I'm wondering, like, ladies out there, has anybody lately experienced anything that they would consider, he put some thought, he put some idea into a date, or
but just like together, Ye-Me just said you don't have to spend money, and I kind of get where he coming from. And
Amatala said that.
Oh, he questioned that. Oh, he was not agreeing with her. Oh, okay. I'm sorry about that.
Well, so let me, from a brother who has not had a lot of money in times when he's dated, I had to get creative.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I hit the giant and find the foods that she like, and we go somewhere and sit by the water and I'd act a fool and whatever, and it's nice. So it's like sometimes you could be creative. It doesn't always have to be about that bag. But I also feel for the younger generation too, because if they're under pressure to spend that bag, it's got to be the concert, right? It's got to be, the 5-star restaurant. It's got to be something that's Instagram worthy to show off. then yeah, I mean, you know, you got to
Clothes.
have a bag for that. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? You know what I'm saying? You got to. It's so much to go. Like you said, the clothes too. So I got to spend a certain amount of clothes. I got to spend money on this venue. You know what I mean? The after party's got to be the spot. I mean, it's like that's a lot to be up under. A lot of pressure. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you know, maybe they don't even know about.
Shondell say.
See, I agree. Money is not a requirement to go out. Yeah, hey, Shondell, but listen, if he ran you through the if he took you through the drive-through, would you be mad at him though? I'm just
No,
asking.
let me ask you something though, because you know,
I'm just
now that I think back on that, when they say money, you know, you don't need money to go out. Well, you do. Now, you don't need the, you know, roof Chris, Focal D Child, you know, concert money in a sense, if that's not where you at. But you need some money to go out.
Yeah.
Now, if I pick you up, let's say we go out on Saturday, right? Pick you up.
Okay.
Hopefully you already ate in that case. Right? At that, you know, when I pick you up, and we're gonna go down on the mall. You know, we're gonna visit a couple museums, which is free. Right? But after an hour or two, you're gonna get thirsty.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get hungry.
Yeah.
And we down in the mall, which is the water $6.
Mm-hmm.
So that means I'm $12 in the hole.
Yep.
Let's just add it up. I'm 12 in the hole, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now you want something to eat,
I'm getting them half-baked vibes. Go ahead.
right? You want something to eat, and we walking around, right?
Uh-huh.
Walking around. Let's say we walking, and then you know we downtown, and we see you know, you always ask that famous question: you hungry? You want to get something to eat? What you got a taste for? That's the most that question right there is a straight setup. What she said?
Well, I said, why don't you have your own water?
You got a water, but you already drink that.
Yeah,
Hour two. I mean, you got to think. I
Oh
drink
my
what,
God.
2 bottles an hour, so that's gone. But then what I'm saying is, you downtown, you go find somewhere to eat, right?
Yeah.
Nothing downtown is cheap because you're not gonna want to really go to a cheap spot.
Mhm.
Or do you say, all right, it's getting a little late, you know, guess we just go ahead and head on back because you don't want to spend no money.
Hey,
So
look,
is that fair, Martala? Or Shondell? Is that fair?
first of all, Marcella said, why y'all can't eat back at the house? Where they make you at? Where they make women like her at?
Let me tell you something.
Marcella, you in the minority. I'm sorry.
Marcella Googling some of these answers.
She Googling.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, she
'cause
Googling some of these
a
answers.
lot of women like, I don't know about all that you talking about.
No, Marika, you gotta speak on this. What Mackenzie say? Read
please,
that,
but
what she
yeah,
say.
don't deny us.
Read
Don't do
what
that.
Mackenzie say right there on screen.
If they worried about you meeting them, if they're worried about you meeting a extravagant dollar amount to meet their standards, you're picking the wrong one on the first place. Respectfully. Okay.
No, we know, I understand that part, but I'm just saying, I'm just speaking like again.
I mean, but no, because I get what you're saying. It's like it's almost like as a matter of fact, if you do want to do some things, you're gonna need some money. I mean,
Because let's
you
just say
may be able to
downtown.
get.
Let's just say you downtown, right? Like I said, you had a nice time. You went to the museums. You know, you seeing you people watching, whatever you're doing. You go now. It's time. You hungry, and you got McDonald's beside. Let's just say Fridays. Let's just keep it. Let's dial it all the way down. Which one are you gonna take her to?
Why do I like her?
I mean, you on a date. You on a date with the young lady. I hope you would like her.
No, I ain't gonna be like that. No,
Hey,
I mean,
Nicole. Which one you taking her to? Right?
Of those two, more
You're leaning
than
towards-
likely, I'll be leaning towards the Fridays.
Exactly.
But let me.
And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just trying to say when a lot of people come on and say, "Oh, you don't need money to date, whatever," but you can't count you don't know what I have. What did Valario say? Root call say what? Hey,
date what you can afford.
date what you can afford. Exactly. But again, if I know I can afford Fridays and stuff like that, right? That's where I'm gonna go. But
Hey, Nicole.
if we in the environment where there is no Fridays, then what do? Do you just say, we're gonna go somewhere get some eat? You done passed up.
Oh, hit that two
You
for two.
you on Pentagon Road and they got all these restaurants. You gonna get in the car and go to Fridays. Hey, pull that one up, Jake.
Carlos Washington said, on Sunday, my wife and I went to dream about our future house. Okay. We left there and walked around stores, just hanging out and talking. It cost me nothing. A lot of guys don't give a reason to go out without money. They don't have a vision. To plan our future is free. Now, if I'm single and I'm dating a girl, I got to spend that money. That being said, our first date cost me less than $40.
Respect.
Keep it in
Respect.
the budget. For $40 with inflation, good God Almighty, you must have had a connect. Now, I mean, you know, you got to connect for some places. You know
For $40 today,
Like,
like
I
I can
can-
eat good, and you going on you getting
Yeah,
appetite.
I mean, I gotta connect at the Applebee's. I can fly. You know what I'm saying?
Shondell say
Get that. We can
they
eat
coming in
on the
tonight.
Shondell said, that's why communication is important. If you know the financial situation, then you already have an arrangement before going out, not for the first day. Let me ask you this, Shondell, and keep it 100 with me.
Hey, real quick,
Please,
Kenzie said,
Shondell, if you don't keep it 100 with me on this, I'm gonna cry like a grown man on here. Don't do me like this. If a man that you meet in the beginning stages just says, look, listen, I'm into you. There's a lot I see that I think we have in common. I really want to get to know you, but my funds is fucked up right now. My funds is up right now. So would you mind if we did some things on the lower cost of things, you know, on the lower budget side of things? So would you real live be like, oh, all right, okay, cool. Let me make that sandwich for you, baby. You know, would you bring that sandwich to the date, or would you be like, you know, would you be
They
like,
bringing that sandwich.
would you low key disqualify him, even if you did it politely? Come on, man.
Be honest.
Come on, Sean. Yeah, be honest. Please
The
do.
world is watching.
Please do. Don't do me like that. Be
And then
honest.
pick-
And listen, I'm not gonna judge you one way or the
Oh,
other.
no, we're not judging.
But-
No, hell no.
I'm sure.
Pull up Marika too when you get a chance, Jake.
Yeah.
While we waiting on this
Marika
response.
says, if you like a guy, you are going to be happy just spending time with him. Oh, the problem comes sometimes that man will assume that it's enough always. Like,
See, that's the flip side
nah,
to
but
it.
yeah, but that's
That's the flip
real
side
though.
to
That's
it.
real.
Yeah, hey,
That's
Tori.
real.
Hey,
Okay,
Tori.
respect.
Nah, but we need to answer that one though. I want to address what she said, because that kind of goes with in the beginning. Like, if you start out with all these, you know, lavish restaurants, flowers, and all that stuff like that, like the women expects that always, right? So if I start out small, if I start out with, you know, only thing I can afford, and
Hey, Troy.
and you know, every now and then do something, then that's what you should expect always, right? Unless, I guess, if we became an item and then you notice that now that I have a better job, or, you know, more income coming in, then I can see you kind of questioning, like, okay, I'm still getting this mediocre gifts and I'm still getting the same stuff every year. Then that's a problem. Is that kind of where we going with this,
so-
Marika? DP, my man, Dirk. Okay, go ahead. Pull up one of my slides.
Courtship should be an honest reflection of what life might be like for y'all in the future. I don't know. I mean,
I think so.
I think it would be
I think
nice.
so.
I think it would be nice if that
I
was
think
an
so.
indication of what it would be like in the
Yeah,
future.
we waiting on Shondell answer to it. What she say? When, where, and what time?
Okay, break that down for me.
I guess that was her answer to when she brought up her comment. And we asked her, no, she didn't got me. Hey, man, let's see. Can you find her? No, that was Shondell. Was that Mackenzie or Shondell? That's the next comment.
Women are more versatile than
I want to
men
go back
think,
and address
though.
what she was saying too, though, because I kind of forgot what.
Yeah, well, just, you know, because I was trying to get to this thing of whether or not you could actually, I mean, would a woman, if you were upfront with a woman about your financial situation, you know, things, hey, but you let her know that I'm into you, I like you, I want to get to know you, blah blah blah. Would that be So okay, so she, I guess that's saying she that wouldn't be okay,
Oh, yeah.
because
When, where, and what time is pretty much like I'm down for
I'm gonna
whatever
be
you
honest
want to
with
do.
you, like even though I'm the older generation, I've still felt that pressure of like, bruh, don't even shoot your shot unless you're bankrupt.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's just you know, I mean, that's just what I've taken from the environment I grew up in. But at the same time, I mean, maybe a few of y'all ladies out there like, nah, let's give Slim a shot or whatever.
I mean, I know when I was dating, I had bill money, my money, and dating money,
Okay.
right? And that's just how I went about it. So meaning like wherever I want to go, whether it was we're gonna ride out over the bridge to King George and get some seafood, wherever we going, I had this. So I can sustain where I'm going.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? No matter what it was, because I'm just dating. You know what I mean? Now, when I'm in a relationship, it's still the same thing, but I'm doing it on a grander scale. You get what I'm saying? Like when you go, you call in the restaurant ahead of time, your name's on the menu and all that other, it's just special type stuff.
Yeah, the same way I could fly you in the Applebee's.
You know what I'm saying? How you flying them in Applebee's? You know what I'm saying? But there's nothing wrong with that. But Toy brought up something too. She said, I feel like balance is key. And I guess that kind of, goes with what Marika said.
You just gotta remember how that's gonna go, because if you did Root Chris last week, you might have to fly in with the deli shop this week. You know what I mean? And everybody.
But you know what though? I'm gonna keep it real with you though. You know what I think it should go back to, which it never really was, but I think it should be a big part of today. Like men and women, let me just say, but a lot of women know how, but men should learn how to cook. And like really make some of these meals that they seeing on Instagram and TikTok, or that you sitting down at this restaurant that you about to pay $75 for.
I can get with that.
You know what I'm saying? And save that 75. You know what I mean? Because you could take 75 and go to the store and you can get a couple of meals, at least 2-3 meals, you know what I'm saying, that you can do.
You know what I would have liked. I've never done it on a date or anything like that, but I would have liked to have a situation where I can cook something with her. You know what I'm saying?
On the date?
Yeah, like I can learn with, like
I had a couple of restaurants that did.
Yeah, but not even a restaurant. Just
you just talking about
even
like
at the house too.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Like, oh, you know
that's
that's your
creative.
thing. Show me how to make that too, so I'll make that for you the next time.
See, that's creative.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how you. That's how you do something that's memorable. You know what I'm saying?
It might not be memorable the first couple times. Like that, he gonna burn this goddamn.
But I mean, eventually I'm gonna get there. I'm
gonna get there.
That's conversation though. You know what I'm saying? That's conversation. But look, you just bought Adi. Oh, what's up, babe? You just bought up something.
What's up, Derek?
You just bought up something that I'm about to do. Okay. Because me and my lady never, really cooked in the kitchen together, or made a dish together or something like that. Now we making Thanksgiving, I'm making this and she making that. You know what I'm saying? But when we talking about that, like really having something that's fun, that type of thing or whatever. And that's I'm really about to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that. Yeah. Pull up what Marika said.
Okay. All right. Oh, that's Mackenzie. Let me see. Mackenzie was this first. So we're.
Shondell said I would definitely.
Go out, but you keep. Also, this is in response to what I was saying, I guess, right? Shondell was saying I would definitely go out, but you keep an eye on whether or not that person is goal oriented or become stagnant. Okay, respect.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, appreciate that.
Sure.
Also, you don't want to showboat or fake it. Yeah, I mean. I done some faking in my life. I ain't gonna lie.
But you know what, martial art, like you say though.
Then you start to resent not being able to keep it up.
Right.
Then y'all's relationship ends up on Dateline ID channel.
Exactly.
That pressure can wear people out. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. It puts a lot of pressure on you. Shondell.
2 months before. Okay.
Yeah.
Shondell. Okay. I'm not dating or getting to know his money. I'm getting to know the person. And if they present no ambition and become comfortable, okay.
But what I mean, how could not the fact that he can't show ambition, right? But what if he's not financially stable to do, some of these things, you know what I'm saying, that you're used to. Now, but I'm saying, like, come on, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. You used to dating, or just say you was in a relationship with a guy that was financially stable, meaning y'all didn't have any, y'all went places, ate good, even if you was in the house or whatever the deal is, but mainly when y'all went out, he had you.
Yeah. Oh, and please hold that. Audie, William, hey man, fellas, weigh in on this too. We got the ladies dropping these jewels, but fellas, tell them how it is.
Oh, man, Jay, what's up, baby?
We're gonna speak to
mac and cheese.
What our experience is like. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro.
Man, man, Jay, man, he got his business about to break loose, mac and cheese. But look,
check that out.
No, so what I was saying was, I mean, like, keep it real. Like, if you now if you meet this guy, that's very good guy, he's nice, yeah, you went to a little mediocre spot or whatever the deal is that people call. I don't know why. I feel like restaurant food is food. It's all about the conversation once you get there. But let's just say that, right? Now, it's something that you're not used to. How do you scale back to accept this guy for what he is? That's what I want to know. Like, I feel as though that's a fair question, because it's something that you're not used to, but he's a good guy, a great guy, or whatever you want to call it. Right?
So you mean she's accustomed to the nice restaurants,
yes,
and all that.
Yes.
But then she meets this guy. He's got the qualities, characteristics that she likes, but he's not earning in that category where he would be able to keep up with the stuff that she's accustomed to.
Yes. Is that a problem?
Woo. Yeah, I'm glad, because I was looking online and they were saying that the average guy who makes, I think it's what, $40,000 or whatever, that average income, he doesn't make enough that the women out here who are saying, the women out here are saying that that's not enough, and I want to be able to do this, I want to be able to do that, I want to be able to do that, right? So that seemed like a tough situation, because if the average income that a guy is making just isn't enough, then maybe I could see, where some of this pressure might be coming from. I mean,
yeah, but does the woman say, hey, I like you a lot, blase, but I'm at a different point in my life right now as far as what I want to do and how I want, how I want to be treated or whatever the deal is, and then let it go? Or do you just continuously, because a conversation has to be had.
You know what it's called? It's called ghosting. Your ass is getting ghosted.
What Marika say? Marika just said something else, and I think it was a great.
Because once a woman cares about a man deeply, she could care about. Because once a
woman cares about a man deeply, she should care about.
I don't think that's what she's saying.
She shouldn't care about his pockets, probably.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I would look at it like, if we moving in a great direction, I don't want you going broke. Okay, respect.
Oh, so she said she do care about his pockets.
Yeah. We need that for the future. See now, hey Marika, if you really mean that, that's some keeper shit right there. That's a keeper right there.
For sure.
Because how many women, if they being honest, and if you on this part, if you on here engaging with me right now, I'm probably not even talking to you from just the response I'm getting. But if we being real, if you look at the bigger picture, or you look at the majority of women out here, how many of them are meeting guys who that are taking them to nice places, spending that bag? How many of them are saying, "Well, hold on, Chief, slow down. Are we good here? Because it looked like it's just like a well, like you just pour the money down, and And listen, to be fair, if as a guy, if you faking, then that's on you too. You know what I mean? You know, you're not a victim. But I wonder how many women are actually looking at the future and like, well, you know, hold on, you know, we like each other. Let's can we sustain
Yeah,
that?
Carlos, yeah, he did make a great point.
Oh, Carlos said, yo, brothers, are you dating to hit or are you dating to enjoy? Why is income a discussion in the beginning? Ah.
That's a
So
great question. But let me ask you something, Los, and this is on real stuff though, Los. So let's take the money out of the equation, right? And you know, you with the woman, you know, y'all, you know, you're dating and things like that or whatever, right? And she, in today's, you know, it's either I want to know your credit score, or I want to know, you know, I want to know listen, women want to know whether or not you can hold your own. Because today women are so independent, they really don't need us in a sense of the money aspect if you really want to be 100, most of women, right? The ones who are established, the ones who you should be trying to go out here and get, don't really need your money.
yeah, but that statement right there gonna open up a whole nother can of worms.
But
I'm up for it though.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
But what I'm saying
I'm up
is,
for it.
so if she already independent and don't need your money, right? Let's just take that out of the play, right? So now we're talking what you bring to the table as far as stability, as far as emotion, as far as if you're being compatible or whatever, you know, whatever it is, and the sex. So if this guy is just, you know, let's just say medium income, we got it because we got his medium income, you cool with that, right? But the sex ain't right. He's comfortable because you don't really expect much out of him because he's not making, you know, that much or whatever, but you still don't bring it up because again, we're not even talking about money, right? So do you accept this guy for all this other stuff that he really lacks?
I don't think I can't speak for y'all out there, but I'm thinking then y'all just not compatible now. Because it's one thing. So what I'm saying is if you meet a man,
Mhm.
you meet a woman out there, y'all, and you're liking what you see so far, the time you spend with them, you enjoying it, whatever. But that person has told you that financially, this is where I am, right? You know, I can afford to do certain things from time to time, and we can have fun here, whatever.
Mhm.
But I'm as a $40,000 a year guy, whatever the case may be, whatever the median is, that's where I am. Versus what we see now with people like, you know, showing how they spending money, all these restaurants.
Cal, what's up, baby?
That's
Cannon.
not the median income. That's that kind of spending don't fall under that kind of budget.
Right.
Right. So what's up, Cal? So that's where I think the keeping it 100 is, because on some level, you do want a woman to look at you and be like, okay, that he got something going on, right?
Yeah.
Or he's got good taste in something you might buy her, or good taste in the places y'all go and frequent that you socialize. You know, you want to display that, right?
Because
you know, that's cool.
keeping it real, women don't even really know how much you make off the break. You don't even. I've never been in a relationship or dating anybody where they ask you how much you make. Because you, I mean, in other words, you're doing certain things that I'm doing certain things within my means. You know what I'm saying? That I'm comfortable with. So if I feel as though that you're uncomfortable, then I can make my move. You know what I'm saying? Or I know how to ghost or whatever you call it. You know what I'm saying? But I've never had that. I've never had that issue. But since we talking about, hey, Dion
dropped one too.
Dion came in the drop. She coming.
She came in swinging. Hold on. Did y'all see what Dion just? Okay. We about to hold on.
Pull
We
it
got
up.
time to go over because it's
What
supposed
she
to go.
say?
What time is it?
What she say?
I'm gonna read it. Okay. Dion said, "Men my age," and we don't really know. I guess age
Fair,
is
same age.
men my age need to meet or beat me financially, because if not, what have you been doing? Real talk. Damn.
Wow. You know what? I kind of.
Hold on, I need to drop something because
Nah, but you know what, Dion, you know, that can go. Well, I don't know how that can go, to be honest with you, because I feel like, okay, so we in our 40s, right? I don't know. I feel like I know this is gonna sound crazy, but whatever your age is, you should be making of course that plus 10 or 20,000 more.
man, I'm so glad I'm 27. I'm just so
No,
glad I'm
saying,
27.
I'm just saying though, but in relation to her question, I mean her comment that she made. So Dion, you saying you don't have time for the guy that's, let's say he making, let's just say he making 45,000 a year, whatever, right? Because it's an entry job, he just kind of, getting his feet wet or whatever the deal is. You're saying that you can't deal with that person because he's not on the financial wage that you are or above. But what if he has? I'm just saying. But what if he has, a drive, aspirations on, he got a plan. She's saying what she said.
I love it. She said, "I'm gonna struggle with you, but I'm not gonna struggle because of you, sweetheart." First of all, let me just say this to you right now. I don't have a problem with that. Listen, I don't even have a problem with meeting a woman, and once I tell her where I am financially, she said that don't work for me. I do not have a problem with that, because who am I to say that you have to adjust to the lifestyle that I'm living or where I am financially if there are things that you want to do that I'm not able to do with you? I don't have an issue with that. My ego is not gonna rock there, right? I think I would be interested though to know, like, because at our age, what's happened, I know, especially for me, like I've done some ups and downs, right? I've tried some things, shit didn't work out, made some poor decisions. So I've had some ups and downs financially, right? And while I still think that I can get on this track to earning what I'd like to for a certain lifestyle, if I'm not there, I'm not. And I tell a woman, I don't expect her to be like, oh, okay, she could be like, nah, beat it, kick rocks, whatever. I can't be mad at that. You know what I mean? She made the decisions that she made, so she's rocking with what she's rocking with. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at you. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't meant to be, whatever. Thanks for letting me know early. Didn't string me out. You know what I'm saying? I done used all my coupons then at the what you call it.
Hey,
thank you. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really mad.
Put up Marika, because she was put up Marika for Jay, we get a chance, because she was just saying, she kind of touched on what we talking about now.
Okay, yeah. It's the same thing if you dated a woman that cooked every day. Would you date a woman that didn't? It's the same thing. Is that the one?
Yeah. Hold on, what's this? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Me said, since we talking about courting, let's change the way we doing it. Ask about religion, credit score, salary, all of the other stuff that makes you compatible. Stop dating with the lights off. Woo!
Yeah, ring the bell. Yeah.
Cut them lights off. Right?
Yeah, ring the bell with that one. And it's funny because, man, you were talking about this earlier about religion and all that other stuff like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know what? A lot of people. Let me ask you something though, Ye Me. Do you feel as though those are the conversations that could be a game changer in the beginning of the?
But I was gonna say, because when do you ask some of these questions? You know what I mean? Because like,
right? Is it in the dating or the courting? In this age, it should be up front.
But how upfront? How soon? Okay, so the producer's saying the second or third day you're gonna start looking like, here's an application. I just need you to fill out this, the 4, 5, 6, and I also want to know. So what's that credit score looking like? Are we gonna be able to get that? Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's interesting because I'm not against knowing this information, especially if you're dealing with somebody who you like, okay, this person's a keeper or something.
What's up, General?
If y'all gonna be looking at like doing stuff financially together or buying stuff together, that seems reasonable to me.
But do you feel like?
I am curious about how it is, how you go about,
But do you all feel like people today, 2023, are dating towards marriage? Like, I really want to know.
Yeah, me say, what do we date for? Some people date for distractions.
What's up, bro?
Some people date because they're hungry and they don't want to eat by themselves. Some people are dating because they're just bored. There's a lot of reasons why people are dating that don't necessarily fall within the confines of looking for a long-term companion. In my humble
What Marika
opinion.
say? What did Marika say right there, Bob? Read that.
Marika say, y'all men need to relax. Things can go both ways for men and women. there was certain expectations for men and women that neither hold up to today.
Right. That's why I flipped it. That's why I said, what about the female?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask what Los say real quick. Pull up Los.
Why would a woman ask all of this up front? This is outrageous. I'm not successful for you. This shit took 30 years of hard work. It didn't work this hard. I'm sorry. I didn't work this hard to meet your requirements. Shaking my head. You should make enough on your own to sustain your desires. I add to it. This whole conversation seems rushed to me. I don't even know if I like you yet, and you're interrogating me about my worth. Interesting. Now, to be fair, brother Los, I think that it's a delicate balance with this whole thing, right? Because, and that's why I was asking about, when do you have these kind of conversations? Because at some point, if you and I are dreaming and talking about future stuff together, then the practicality of how it's going to be afforded, whether or not we coming up to the table with cash or credit or what other obligations you have or need to change around or whatever, those are real considerations, but they're probably considerations further on down the line, because I would imagine it would be off-putting to meet somebody early on and they whip out that application on your ass and you sit in the joint like, oh my God, this is supposed to get real. You know what I mean? Like,
be a turn off.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's a delicate balance, I think. I said, well, what do you mean hooker? I'm trying to explain I'm trying to figure out what's up, Joe? I'm trying to figure out what is talking about here. Okay, pull up a Martella.
Joe Mac 10. A Martella.
Please. Yes, I don't deal with intercourtship with anyone. I wouldn't trust to handle my funeral. Ooh. If you can't bury me, I don't need you.
You can't bury me, I don't need you. I guess you can't go find that. Well, hell, you can elaborate on that. I don't know about all that, because I can get a $7 life insurance plan with you a month and bury you. So, I don't know about that one there. Let me ask y'all something though before we get off here, right? And this for the fellas and for the men. I mean, for the fellas and the women, right?
What's up, Faj?
Is there an inappropriate time to try to meet a person? Meaning, should you be trying to meet a person at a funeral? If you see her or whatever, should you try to come up on her in the funeral? If she's at, and men or women, if she's at her son's basketball game cheering, or if she's, into the game.
Get her.
Is it inappropriate to try to come up to her and talk with her?
Get her. What's up, Easy?
Is there an inappropriate time to talk to a female? Easy. What's up, Easy?
If she is not under emotional distress, then I think it's all right. Now let me say this though. What's up, Demond? Because like, how many of us see this what women probably don't really get about guys. When you see somebody, right, and it's something about her that you like, man, I want to see what's up with this right there. Sometimes you just gotta shoot your shot where you are because you might not get enough opportunity, right?
Right.
So if it's not a situation where, I mean, like even at okay, I know at a funeral, like I mean, look, if you're at the funeral, but I mean, maybe you're not directly related to the family. Well, I should, what I'm saying, I mean, that's kind of, maybe I could try to, just try to bump up against you with the repass or something like that. Or, I mean, you know what I mean?
Like he just said, he said sometimes you only get one chance. You may not
Yeah,
never see
right.
him
There
again.
you go. So you gotta shoot your shot. But I mean, at the same time, like, I mean, if we all being honest, like, it's so much that goes into the work of this whole relationship thing, long term, whatever. You know, you know.
Hold up. Hey, pull up Michael Jordan though. Pull up Michael Jordan, J-Rock.
I say shoot your shot.
Hey, this man Michael Jordan said, that's Dion. Like he said, I'm a catcher coming out of the child support court.
Fresh out the court. He wasn't shit, was he, baby?
No,
he wasn't shit. And I think that, it's important that you get the support that you need.
He came on the podcast a little late. He gonna be the one that's gonna be at Morton's or
the state judge.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be there. Okay. That's that guy. Okay. That's that guy.
Right.
What Dion say?
All right.
Dion said yes at the divorce court.
Yeah.
That's inappropriate at the divorce court.
I dance at your divorce court party. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
y'all ain't right.
But I mean, Marta said, what are the standards non-negotiable? That's good to know because they won't go away, especially as you age. Yeah, what are the non-negotiables in this whole thing?
Hey, that's a good question.
Yeah, that's a good question.
That's a great question.
I'll tell y'all one thing. After this podcast, y'all gonna have a brother thinking because dating with intention is really different from just, hey, let's go out.
Intentions and impact is different. Your intentions may impact or make a good impact or bad.
I mean, that's different. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna make me want to get back in the market, do some research, and come back to you.
Well, I'm sure. I'm sure it should be hard for you to get somebody, Bob. Man, it all depends on.
I'm gonna have to show him. All my bank accounts added up together, put it in one account.
I don't know how many women on here single, but at least they already know that you got Applebee's money, so that's a start.
You think that's a start?
That's a start.
Okay, all right,
That's a start.
If anybody out there, wouldn't like to, get flown in at the Applebee's or 2 for $2 and all that, you let me know. We can have a nice time.
There you have it.
But,
there you have it. You have it, man. Look, man.
So listen, I think we about wrapping this thing. Hold on, did we miss anybody?
I don't think so. I think we got them. I think everybody came.
We got everybody. Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, we started a little rough. Yeah, I appreciate y'all patience. And there was somebody else's podcast.
Dion said, "I like 2 for 20. I like to eat."
Okay. Hold on.
No, she said she good. She said she like 2 for 20. But Dion was the one talking about if you don't meet me,
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Dion pretty much said she gonna make
after I do this real estate deal, I'm
run the
gonna
track
take
for
her
a glass
out.
of water.
That's how that gonna work.
That's what she said. She gonna make you run the track for a glass of water. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But yeah. So thank y'all. Really appreciate y'all
for joining in, man.
Weighing in on this one. You know what I mean?
Oh, before we get out here, I want to shout out a couple people too. I know my lady, she's gonna kill me for this. So you always shout somebody out. But Amatala, she has her I'm not gonna call it a podcast, but it's a dating show that she has on Instagram.
Okay.
And it's called.
Can you put it in the thing for us, Amatala?
It's called Sincere. Oh man, Amatala, put it up. Type it in so where I can let everybody know exactly what it is.
Oh, thank you, big brother, for seeing me.
Yeah, Mo, we appreciate you, Mo. Definitely appreciate you. But yeah, she definitely has and it's good. I watched a couple
Okay,
episodes on it. Yeah, she
all
pretty
right.
much
That's
she
what's
has
up.
it's a Muslim base, and yeah, serious and sincere.
sincere. Okay.
Serious and sincere on Instagram.
On
Check it out,
Instagram,
y'all.
all right.
I think she's on Fridays at 8 or 9 on Instagram. We'll go in there, like, subscribe.
Put the time in for us, Marcella.
Yeah. And also,
Please.
all everyone on here, we appreciate you all. But if you're new, or
Yeah,
the ones who've been
you're
on
welcome
here,
back, Dion.
definitely ones that's on here. Go on Robin Rousers TV, y'all, on YouTube. Like, subscribe, share. We definitely appreciate that. The studio that we in right now, y'all, is just not a recording studio. It's just not a podcast studio. We do everything. They do everything in here. Audio books.
Okay.
You name it. You know what I mean? It's set up for whatever you guys want to do. So Martala says at 9 p.m., guys, don't forget, Serious and Sincere on IG. Anything else you want to add, big bro?
Y'all stay tuned. We're gonna be working on some other projects too coming in the pike. Y'all been rocking with us every week. I can't take that for granted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's very few things I've done in my life where I show up every week, and or the majority of the weeks. This has been one of those things, and y'all been rocking with us. So I appreciate you for that.
For sure.
All my regulars, and Marika, appreciate you for reaching out to her brother. That warmed my heart. Yeah, so we're gonna continue to flow. And if y'all have other issues, maybe during the week you ran across something, especially Eric. Is Eric still on here? He runs. I see stuff on his social media, whatever. If you got something that maybe you ran across that you like, man, this is some BS, or this is something that's bugging me, or this is something that
Appreciate
I really
you,
want to
Los.
talk about, hit us in the DM or
Inbox,
whatever.
DM, yeah.
And we'll build a platform around it and talk about it. We all can get into it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So that's for all y'all on here. If you got something that you want to talk about, yeah, let's bring it to the table.
Or if you want to come on, you want to come on we need to get Michael Jordan on here. We need to get a Martala on here. Marika, when she's ready. Marika, you got to come on here. Valario. Everybody, whoever wants to come on here. Dion. That's right, Dion.
Yeah,
or
don't be shy.
Yeah, we need to get y'all on here too, y'all. But again, we appreciate y'all for joining every Wednesday, guys. We love y'all. We want y'all to have a blessed week. And until next Wednesday, take us out. Bye.
Bye-bye.